Welcome to Hate It or Love It. I am your host for today, Jeremiah the Revelist. Today is a new day, a new review. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy for movie reviews. And today I'm going to be reviewing Godzilla Minus One. So Godzilla Minus One is the next installment of the Toho franchise. I've been a big fan of the Toho films since I was a kid with the original Godzilla movies, Godzilla vs. Mothra, Godzilla King of the Monsters. I've been a huge fan. I even love the new American versions of Godzilla, you know, the new Godzilla King of the Monsters and the new Godzilla vs. Kong. I really enjoy those films as well. But the last Toho film that I saw was Godzilla Final Wars. And that movie was okay, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that great. You know, it was funny to have Godzilla versus the remake American version Godzilla in the 90s. That was funny, but the movie itself wasn't that great. And you know, those movies are like really cheesy and everything, but they're fun though. They really are fun. So when I heard Toho was going to come out with another one, Godzilla Minus One, I was like, am I going to go out and see this? I really don't know. But when I watched the trailers though, they look really good. And I was like, for a budget of $15 million, they did this film? It got me intriguing. And then when people started talking about it, they watched the film and everybody's saying, it's the best Godzilla movie of all time. I'm like, really it is? Wow, I mean, I wouldn't expect that. But it got me hyped up more. So I went into the movie and this is what I thought about it. This movie lives up to the hype. It is amazing. This movie is great. I love this film. And it's funny how in the newer Godzilla films, the human aspect doesn't work too much in those films. But in this one, the human aspect works so good in this film. The way they did the story that evolves around Godzilla, they did it great. And the way the story works is, you know, you got this character named Keisho. He survives World War II. You know, he was one of the kamikaze pilots and he chickened out and he ended up surviving. And that took a really toll on him. And now he's trying to rebuild, you know, his life while Japan is trying to rebuild from all this chaos and war. But throughout all this chaos and war, they awaken Godzilla. And now Godzilla comes out wrecking shop like always, while they're trying to rebuild this country. And I gotta say, like, that story intellect, it was so good. And let me tell you something, this movie did something that I never thought a Godzilla movie would do. This is the first Godzilla movie I ever got nervous. I jumped a couple of times. There was a couple of jump scares. I jumped. Godzilla was scary in this. Like, he was no joke. Godzilla is the villain in this film. He is not the protector. He is straight up villain. And let me tell you something. There was a couple of moments in this movie that I actually jumped. I actually got scared. I was like, wow, I never witnessed this in a Godzilla film. And also the moments, there were moments that actually made me cry. Like, I was like tearing up. Like, because I love these characters. I want them to survive. I want them to defeat Godzilla. Like, it was very hard, like, pulling of the heartstrings, man. Like, it was like a lot of scenes, you know, with the character Koshi, and he'd adopted this family, and like the family dynamic between them was like really good. Like, the daughter in this film, oh man, she reminded me of my daughter. Like, she reminded me of my daughter when she was a baby. And a lot of scenes like got me emotional. And like, I was like, oh God, I want them to survive. And let me tell you something, this is the first Godzilla movie that ever did that. And also the look of Godzilla. Yo, Godzilla looked great in this film. He looked like the old school Godzilla, but more realistic. And they did a good job with like the special effects in this film, the action sequence. They did a real good job. Let me tell you something. This is a huge, huge step from the original Godzilla films. This is a huge step. And I got to give them credit. With the budget they had, they did a really good job. I mean, there were times where the CGI was a little bit off. But either though, it's still, the movie itself keeps you intrigued, keeps you like crazed up, keeps you hyperventilated, giving you that tension. I mean, this movie is great. So, what do I rate this movie? Is it a love? Is it a hate? Or is it something in between? Dude, I'm giving it a gold. That's right, I'm giving it a gold. My super rare rating that I normally don't give too many movies. This movie did something that I didn't think a Godzilla movie would do. It really is a great film. The characters you love, the action, the tension. I mean, I advise you people, go out, watch Godzilla -1. Watch this movie. This movie is great. Believe the hype. Believe the hype. This movie is great. Go see it. I advise you. So like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about Godzilla -1. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or was something in between? Let me know. And also for my new subscribers, if you want to know how I rate my movies, just click on the description below. It tells you in detail how I rate my films. And also you can catch me on Kapowie, a pop culture movie blog where you get your reviews on video games, TV shows, comic books, movie reviews. And also you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Hate It or Love It Movie Reviews. And also, guys, this movie, like I said, this movie may be my favorite movie of the year. I'm serious. I'm still thinking about it, but this movie may be my favorite movie of the year. So I advise you, check it out. And also check out my other videos on the icon that pops up. Please check them out. They're great. Follow the rabbit hole to all your review addiction. And also, guys, please make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers. I'm trying to make it out here. Please, guys, help a brother out. Thank you very much. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace.